In today's video, we're going to show you the best beginner workout. But first, we're going to make sure we do some corrective stretching. These apply to most of us, so I generalized them. We're going to want to start off with a doorway, chest, and shoulder stretch to help with that posture from working at our desks all the time and being on our phones. Next, we'll do the lat stretch. This is great if you work a job where you're moving the same way all the time, such as landscaping or in a factory, or just sitting a certain way in a car all the time. And it's also great for young athletes who are used to moving the same way all the time. Next, we're going to work the lower body. We're going to do a walking hamstring stretch. You want to make sure you keep your toes flexed up towards the knee, and you want to tilt forward until you feel a stretch. Not painful, but just a stretch. Next, we're going to do some downward dog. It's important to push your butt up straight to the ceiling and to drive your palms and your heels into the ground, feeling a stretch in your calves and hamstrings and low back. Now the workout. First exercise we have is for our lower back. We're going to do a lying back extension. You want to keep your toes on the ground. This is important. And you're going to want to arch your back and raise your arms upward. Hold for about 3 seconds at the top. Our progression here is to do the same thing with a retraction, pulling the elbows back towards your hips. The rest of the rules still apply. Our next exercise is back to the legs. We're going to do a body weight single leg deadlift. Keep your weight on the heel of your front foot. Reach your opposite arm towards your front foot. Keep your shoulder blades pulled back and down. And you should feel a stretch in the back of your legs and that hamstring muscle. Next, we have our elevated push-ups. You want your elbows at about 45 degrees to the sides of your body. You want to keep your core and butt flexed. Our first progression is to do a push-up just from the ground. Same rules still apply there. Our next progression is to do a push-up with a rotation. It's important to go slow here because you don't want to fall over backwards. And we want to show you have good control with your body. Going slow helps use all those stabilizer muscles in your shoulder. Back to a lower body exercise, we're going to do a box squat. You want the box to be low enough where you make about a 90 degree with your lower leg and your upper leg. You want to sit your hips back until you sit onto the bench, and you can keep your arms forward for leverage. This is our progression of a single leg box squat. Next, we'll do some core exercises with our feet elevated crunches. You want to dig your heels into the bench and then curl up slowly towards your knee, one vertebrae at a time. Our first progression is to do a straight leg toe tap. Legs are straight up in the air. Start with your hands on your knees and reach up towards your toes. And you want to make sure you exhale as you go upward on all these core exercises. The bicycle crunch is our second progression. You want to alternate touching your opposite elbow to your opposite knee and exhale as you reach across. Next one to the lower body again, doing an elevated glute bridge. You want your feet about shoulder width apart on the box. Keep your core tight, push with your heels, and hold at the top for about 3 seconds. Our first progression is doing the glute bridge from the ground instead of an elevated surface. And our second progression is doing a single leg glute bridge, which is a lot tougher than it looks, especially if you hold at the top for that 3-second mark. So there's the workout. Go ahead, give it a try, and see how you do. And you want to make sure you screenshot this next bit here, because this is going to show you the exact order, sets, and reps of what you should do and for how long. Alright guys, I hope you love this free content I'm putting out there for you. If you do enjoy, if you do like, and if it's been very helpful for you, just do me a favor and pop over to my website, duffitness.com/shop, and just pick up some kind of merchandise just to return the favor. And that's duffitness.com/shop. Or at the very least, share the workout videos with your friends, share the nutrition information with your friends, and let's help get everyone healthy we can. Until next time.